Hi class, today for your video we're going to learn about decimals. And with these decimals we're going to learn how to round in the tenths place. So to start we need to look at this decimal. So in order to start rounding you need to know the different parts of a decimal. So look at this decimal, 1.234. Do you remember the different parts and what they're called? Take a minute to think about them. What is this place called? What is this place called? And so forth. Think about that for just a second. Okay, so now we're going to learn the different parts. This is the ones place, this is the tenth place that we'll be working with today, this is the hundredth place, and this is the thousandth place. And this little dot is the decimal point. Today we'll just be working from here over, but later on we're going to learn all the way to the thousandth point. So, with rounding, you have many different things you need to take into account. So, if it's 0.4 or less after the decimal point, you're going to round the number down. And if it's 0.5 or greater, you're going to round that decimal up. So, here's an example. If you have 3.4, you're going to round it to 3.0. And if you have 3.5, you're going to round it up to 4.0. You see the difference? This one's 0.4 and this one's 0.5. So if it's 0.5 or greater, you're going to round your number up. So if it's 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9, then you're going to round the number up to the next ones place. So this rounded from 3.5 to 4.0, and this one, since it was 0.4, rounded down to 3.0. So today we will just be working with the tenths place, so 3.2. So that little 2 on the other side of the decimal point stands for the tenth place. So, since this number, the 3.2, is less than 0.5, we are going to round it down to 3.0. So, now I'm going to give you a few examples and you can try to think of the answer at home. So, 3.2. Think of what that would round to. What would this 2 after the decimal point round to? Would it round up or would it round down? The answer is 3.0. You would round this number down because the 2 is less than 5, so it would round down to the next whole number. So you would get 3.0 as your answer. The next question is 4.7. What would this round to? This would round to 5.0 because in the tenths place we have a 7. So we know if it's 5 or greater, we're going to round up. So since this was a 7, we round to the next ones place, which is a 5. So we got 5.0 as our answer. The next question is 1.5. If you have 1.5, what would you round the 5 place to? The tenths place, what would you round this 5 to? Would it go up or would it go down? The answer is 2.0. We would round this 5 up to a 2 on this side of the decimal point because this 5 is 5 or greater. So therefore, we get the answer 2.0. Your next question is 2.4. Since this is a 4 in the tenths place, would you round the 2 up to a 3 or down to a 2? The answer is 2.0. The answer is 2.0 because in the tenths place we have a 4. So that means we have to round down because it's not 5 or greater. So therefore, we get the answer 2.0. So today we learned how to round in the tenths place. Later on in this school year, we will learn how to go to the thousandths place and the hundredths place like I showed in here. We will learn how to round the 3 and the 4 in this, and we will learn more advanced steps. but I hope you learned how to round in the tens place today, and later on or in class tomorrow we will talk through any difficulties or questions that you have. Thank you for watching.